Havoc ban it, first character 95. Get a life. Okay. I'm playing on a window, so there is a little tiny black spot, which certainly was there all yesterday, but does this game have borderless windowed? I usually play it in like a stretched out window if I play by myself, so I always have some weird ass setting. Weird ass. Hey, that's my ceiling. Yes. The peaceful forest. Yes, I was wondering what Ice Spear used to look like, because it did go through a big rework and we were talking about it yesterday. And it's funny that if you wanted to see what Ice Spear used to look like, you just go to the microtransactions for Ice Spear. There's only one of them that was made like 10 years ago. Oh, well, I don't have my monitor capture on. But yeah, it looks dumb. It's like the same thing, but it doesn't have the first phase, and it just like... I don't know. The cosmetic, too, does not look good. Anywho. Back gaming. I played a little bit this morning. I managed to trade for Frostbite on hit ring, so now things actually die. And it's good. And I got second slot for scourging things, and I have some decent items in the scourge oven. So when they come out of the oven, I can finally probably replace my do nothing boots with do nothing boots. This chest armor is actually decent though, but I want to get scourge tier 2 on it. Have you tried D2R? No. I streamed Diablo Median XL for like a week before D2R came out. I was live. I was playing it on my channel, on my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Ster. Did I finish this map? What does tier 2 do anyway? I believe the way the tier things work, I think I totally misunderstood a lot of things yesterday and was doing some really inefficient, dumb stuff. It's just corrupting items, but the scourge corruptions are the implicit modifiers at the top, and those are what are increasing in tier. So like tier 3 scourge implicits can have really good stuff. This is a tier 1, which is just like, minus res plus life, and like a really low amount of life. But they get pretty crazy. This is the best hideout, is it? You just mean the general layout level? I'm gonna become a... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do my expedition. I found another logbook.
Hail. Uhtred and his priests have their own secret agendas. Hard to decipher overly religious logbook text that might not even be truthful. Not knocking religion, just their bombastic choice of words.
I gotta blow my nose, hold on. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. My ear popped when I blew my nose too. Like a lot. Like ow. Am I a human anymore? The Scourge tree? I'm getting close to the bottom. We just got +1 slot. Yeah. Oh, I've scourged a map. These things are dumb. You gain the corruption stacks twice as much. Take 3,000 physical damage when I shift into the nightmare. I don't have 3,000 health yet. Which, that always includes damage reduction and armor. But I don't have armor. I don't have anything.
You're alive.
I think expeditions are really freaking good early for, Man, they're just really good. Expedition is great. Great mode. There's no, like, boss thing on the map. Okay, we're gonna go up and around. Yeah, okay. These are... I can't even get all of them. That's way too much juice. Auto pickup? Yeah, that makes it so much nicer. But I already really like the mode. I don't know why either. I don't know what it is about it. I think just the enemies are tough and it rewards well. It's not too complicated. It gets a wide variety of rewards. In that regard, it feels like heist without the bullshit. Yeah, fuck that. Immune to cold damage. I don't like this path. I really wanted the chaosy Orby down there, but nah. I take... Oh, well, no. 30% damage, avoid. Yeah, okay. Okay, monsters, we get it. You're tough. Map layout's kind of dookie, though. I hate these stairs that you can't actually go, you have to, it has to path down the stairs. Sad. Likes loot and explosion? It do. That's like the whole game. I know, this feels like, did I say it already? This feels like heist without the bullshit. It's like all the heist chests, but you just blow them up. And you don't need to, like, acquire a league of expeditioners.
Today, he swapped stories with fellow cyber junkies
In the forums. And I'll do it again. Okay. I'm doing a little loop-de-loo. I realized a couple of things I was doing kind of wrong with the build too. Just in terms of actually playing it, not build. I need to wait the full duration for my my unleash shields to actually come up, which is hard to tell from just shooting because it always looks like I shoot a million projectiles. But if I don't wait, then my tornado is like 3 times weaker. And now that tornado actually curses things, like, that's not bad. I also didn't have any strength to actually level up the increased duration, so it was like level 1 duration the whole time, which not ideal. Now it's like 6 seconds of flying around, which is good enough. And Expedition is great for this because you go in a straight line. I never have to go backwards. Once the tornado has to go backwards for like an enemy it missed, it's gone. You're never gonna see it again. Without a lot of movement. I don't know about that. I would say forward movement. It'd be a lot better. The skill as a whole, like, if I, you know, I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B. If you could cast it at the edge of the screen like a Hydro Sphere, A+. Don't need to change the damage, don't need to do anything. A+. A fucking goose. That really, that was all they buried? They buried 1 chisel? What a fucking lame time capsule. Oh, I can't like shoot down over this awkward staircase. Go get him. Go get him, champ. This expedition clearing is relaxing. Just let the tornado zoom. And suddenly these guys don't want to die. I need to get a Doedri's tenure? Malice? Doedri's Malice, I think, is the gloves that increase seal gain on Unleash, which are surprisingly going for like 17 chaos, which, dude, those things are... Tomorrow, they'll be 1 alch. Oh, shit. In Expedition, you don't gain Scourge. This is the only mechanic I've not seen you, like, double down and get Scourge on. I wonder if you do in Delve. You probably don't get in there either. That shit clears. Corrupting Fever is really good. I was thinking about doing a Corrupting Fever, but then it was kind of the thing, you know? Hipster. I don't know. I really like the builds that require health to cast abilities. Corrupting Fever is one of the only actual good ones that you end up needing to rely on, no matter how you take that build. Okay, there was some pretty good, pretty good. Outside areas. There was somewhere that I saw them and I was very surprised to see them, but I already can't remember. Dude, logbooks. So good. I do need to finish baking my my armor, my oven armor. one that is? Oh, is that the Lancing Steel one? If you get a good corrupt on these, you cannot be maimed. They usually go for quite a bit. Never mind. Oh, it's like a super low roll too. Well. Oh, this... I didn't realize this jewel, this one, like, rolls differently, like... The mods aren't always the same. The Impale isn't on all of these. This one actually looks good because it has good mods. Though it's not the highest of rolls. I don't know, how do you tell? There's someone for like 5 chaos though, so whatever. There are different ones. Show a gain. It's impale damage, increase use speed, reflect damage. As high as possible. I'm just gonna put it up for 5 chaos, whatever. I don't care that much. 5 chaos would mean a lot to me right now. There's a couple items I need that are like 10 chaos that would help a lot. Anyway, let's try and zoom some maps and just get some bosses killed. And I've done one Conqueror. I want what is this bottom area called? Is that Lyra Arthane? Redeemer items might be the best for me, so I would like to do them, but you don't really get a choice. I also would very much like to reserve... I want to get like an ivory tower, I think, on this build eventually. So they are probably also... they're usually not too expensive until they start getting like 6 linked. So early league, I've never really looked because I never wanted one right away. Wait, ivory tower might not be... What's the other one that's good for low life? Energy shield. Because ivory tower is the mana one, and I don't give a shit about mana. Shabs? Oh yeah, that'll be expensive. I think a lot of people are probably gonna be... Well, everyone always builds a lot of energy shield, and that shit's always expensive. It looks like I could get away without a Shabs based on some of the new mastery notables for reducing chaos damage or life takes and stuff, but it would be like 6 skill points. That's kind of a lot. For not, like, even a guaranteed effect.
What a deluge!
What, exactly, right? What a deluge, guys. I couldn't have said it better myself. I have 20, or... I have, like, 20 chaos, cold resistance right now. That is why that is murdering me. Maybe I shouldn't do this area while I have, like, no cold resist. Dude, that's actually... That's decent. Plus 10% chance to block. Did they, like, buff how much block shields can have on them? I've been seeing a lot of... Oh, shit. That's actually really fucking good. Attack speed, life, chaos damage, dot multi. Someone's actually doing a dual wield, like, Viper Strike. Some people play Viper Strike early league.
You shall make a fine pet for Amy!
I have several times. I like Viper Strike a lot. We got a level. Maps level faster. Scourge map items, more corruption. I think I need all of these. That just are a better chance of getting better items. How am I today? Good. A little tired. This stream's only gonna be like 2 to 3 hours long, and then I gotta eat lunch and go work out, and then I'm probably gonna come home and then stream again. Eating food good, sleeping good. I almost slept, I guess. I did a little bit. Streaming Myriad later? Nope. There is only Path of Exile. From now until the end of time. Once my Path of Exile addiction wears off, I'm gonna start looking for people. I'm gonna start trying to figure out if I can actually run the Sideways campaign again and find people. Because I believe I can do the rest of the bug testing that I wanted to do by myself a lot quicker. And there's really not much left. It was going fairly smoothly. It was just individual skills are broken, and I will double check all the individual skills people make when they make their characters and when I make NPCs that use them. Which will be like the same as running combat tests. Working out good? Yeah. I learned a lot from the test. It was good that we did them, but I have like more than enough busy work based on what I learned from it to not need another one. Also, Chaboy needs a Phantasmal Ice Spear. They're also selling for like 20 chaos, which who besides me would want one? Actually, no clue. Figuring out how PoE builds work hurts my brain. Depends which build. Some builds are overly complicated, but I could honestly simplify it a lot for you. I could break down the most simple builds in like 2 sentences, and they'll be really good. You can't go wrong. You still play Overwatch? Nope. I'll try Overwatch 2 when it comes out, but I'm probably not going to take it very seriously. Occultist is one of them. You can't be bad at Occultist because Profane Bloom explodes enemies when you kill them. So no matter what skill you pick, you'll clear maps better than if you pick any other Ascendancy and you pick any character and you're not really sure what you're doing. Profane Bloom will make the game... You'll be like, oh, I know what I'm doing now. You'll just like feel like, oh, I get it now. And it's the same thing for Duelist on the opposite side of the tree. They have one where they explode... Gladiator explodes enemies that are bleeding. You just do a generic bleed build some defenses, the game will make a lot of sense. And you build life. But like, you don't need damage, you need enemies explode when you kill one enemy. So you kill like one white mob with no health, and then the entire map dies. What do you actually think of PoE? I think I actually streamed for 14 hours yesterday, and I liked the game, obviously. What was I leveling? I can hear my fan out through my mic now. I couldn't hear that yesterday. Maybe because my music was louder. I don't know. Be honest with us, please. I only play games I don't like. So, use that context. I was considering... This is 45% chaos resistance for 3. And then you also get like a corrupted blood can't be inflicted on you or something. And that was part of the thing where with this you also get 30% of chaos damage does not bypass energy shield. And that alone would make me feel comfortable to play low life. without actually having Shavs or an Ivory Tower. So that's actually not 8 points. It's 1 I'm already using, but 30% evasion. Yeah. 1, 4, 5. Actually 4, because I don't technically need the mastery. The mastery is a benefit. Any spell leech? I have like 1 node of spell energy shield leech. Not life leech though. I already have pain attunement because it adds so much damage to this build. And I want to get like petrified blood to something to cover up my life to get me at low life. I think I should do it. I don't have points to really put anywhere else unless I were to make the journey to skill effect duration, which is not gonna be worth it. Yeah. Life leech from elemental? No, I think I was I think I had a fever dream and made it up. I don't really need it anyway. I get a bit of life on kill now and it's good enough. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It really isn't that many points, and it opens up. Well, it's early league, so I'm not gonna have the good armors to reduce chaos. And it also opens up wearing other armors, which is always good. So I could really use like, I should be building into evasion or something. I'm just like nowhere near the actual evasion nodes. Blop. How do I use that PoE overlay? You just download it. Excuse me, my throat is like really scratchy from talking for 14 hours yesterday. There is a Overwolf PoE overlay, which has a lot of ads and a lot of bloat, but I sadly like it more than the community fork one because it works more consistently because, well, it's ad supported, so there's like an incentive for them to work on it. I was using the community fork last league. Someone was like, nah, don't fuck Overwolf. You don't need to use that. I used it for a bit and I was like, man, Overwolf is just way better. I think there's another third one too. Awakened PoE trade, I have not. There's a couple. And then they just have like in-game hotkeys when you hover over items that will like show you more information and help you trade quicker. Or price search. Slightly accurate price searches that you usually have to double check anyway. Trade macro for like 2 years. I like the button that makes you automatically go to their hideout. And that it like automatically leaves the party when you click a button. Build. Yeah, no build command. Feels bad, man. Holy oh yeah, she'd be doing that. I thought I could kill her quick enough. I couldn't. Not me. I did make my own build. I built it in POB. I don't know how to export it if we had a build command. It's also like not a very helpful POB because it's sort of thrown together with my own knowledge of what does and does not make sense on it. Like there's a bunch of random uniques that I just like don't actually make any sense. I wouldn't want someone to get the wrong idea of like, oh wow, he's gonna use that? Really? Is that what's... No, that's none of the items on it are what's good besides like the weapons. But we just crit multi-stacking power charges, occultist, shooting some ice spears. Looking to get void batteries, and then once you commit to going void battery, it kind of determines the rest of the build. I don't know how much to sell this for, because it's early league. No one really gets these very specific items that early. And it's specific to a build not a lot of people are going to be playing. Like, that will sell one day. I just don't know if it's one day soon. I think if the league were going longer, it would probably sell for even more. I don't know. Scourge rings for plus power charge? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find those eventually. Eventually. Yeah, I need to stop stalling. And just get some completion on maps I haven't done. It like doesn't even matter what, just run boss, kill boss, get completion, do conquerors. Gain the experience. Instant sell. Okay, it's a little concerning when 3 people have already met. Okay, okay, maybe a little bit too low price. There's my first clue. What is it? 7 life, attack speed, cast damage over time, block attack damage while dual wielding. 40? Even this early? Hold on. I don't have my overlay. I didn't even price check it. Ignore the dual wield? Well, I was saying some people do play dual, like double claw, pestle, and viper strike. Price check thingy isn't working. I mean, yeah, true. Like everyone is playing chaos builds. Selling it for 12, can I buy it for 6? True. That's the classic PoE experience. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Price estimate is 2 to 3 exalted. Hold up. That wouldn't... What? But then I searched and there's no results. It's definitely not worth that much. Fine, I'm gonna like take the time and do a real search for the Getting prices from standard. It is. Shit, why is it doing that? How do I even change that? I forget how a lot of this stuff works at all. One X and 2X. No, who the fuck's gonna be paying? How much are Exalted right now? How much is one Exalt? Fine. 50C, 60. Okay. Whatever. If that actually sells, that'll be profoundly helpful. Yeah, I think I could get a bit more out of it, but I'd really like to get it now, because the currency is worth more to me now than it will be later. You know? Wow, this game is suddenly so loud. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, my sound effect volume louder than everything else, and these breach noises are... They're like entering the breach. So fucking loud. Hold on, I have a delirium going. I don't want it to run out because I'm changing my sound. Oh, my fucking temporal rift. I hate you. Wasn't actually active. Classic. I've died so many times like that. Yeah, sound effect is just louder than everything else. Not a Valve game. Hey, welcome.
You got kids?
Oh shit, boss man. Yo, what up? I'm not gonna have time to kill him. Or am I? Just in time. Rakanishu. Hey, Rakanishu, welcome to the channel.
Too much clutter.
Ah, I just want to pick up my items, dude. I want to pick up these garbage uniques I'll never use. That I think I might one day, and then I'll stay in my stash until fucking next league. And when I have to take... you know what I'm saying? Someone here knows what I'm saying. Is that a Gremlins reference? It's enemy in Diablo 2. I missed my... I hit... Dude, like, I clicked here. My tornado summons the opposite side of me. Howie. Hi, Ster. Hi, chat. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. That's like the most valuable Path of Exile skill in Trade League is to identify what is valuable. And it takes a lot of time and playing a lot of random builds to be like, oh, that build uses that. They'll pay me for it. That jewel is just like some random reward in the first ritual I've ever done. I was like, oh, pretty sick. I've played, like any jewel with 7 life you should look at. But yeah. Shit uniques are valuable with a good roll? Yeah, I have no clue on that either, to be honest. I never check for like, oh, did this random unique no one cares about roll perfect and someone will overpay for garbage? Did I kill the boss? I don't think I did. Oh, they're right here. The normal enemy boss is on this map. Get him, Tornado. This will be the league I need Frostburno. True facts. This will be the league I need a Quill Rain. I mean, it's actually a pretty high chance I use a Quill Rain any league. It's like my favorite item. Oh, back in the day of simpler times, when Quill Rain was like an endgame unique. Eh. Stir Cool's Kid Guild? Yeah. Just tell me your character name that you're logged in on, then I can invite you. Boots Scourge 2. Minus 22 fire resistance. Okay, I guess we're going to tier 3 on those. Free nerf Toxic Rain with Quill Rain? I do. I mostly remember before there was an actual endgame, every single build I did was a Quill Rain build. And I always tried to make Eldritch Battery. It had... In my mind, it was like, dude, I want to get a fast shooting Quill Rain with such a high mana multiplier, all the shit I put on the skill gems, that I'll need to have Eldritch Battery to sustain it. I don't, simpler times, I guess. Time in the oven for that armor? Yeah. That armor is so much better than the one I'm currently wearing. So I'm really hoping it comes out of the oven nicely. Willing to take 5 chaos as compensation for my sub. Trying to be an ethical gamer this season. I feel like I've learned enough to not need help. Past Ster would have been like, fuck yeah, bud. Also, RMT, not sure if 5 chaos equals a sub. Probably not even close. It's the thought that counts. Yo, these guys got health for days. I mean, Chaos is like the dollar of raid class. If it really were, though, I was actually thinking, like, that's so much cooler than an actual coin. To have a guy's split head be your currency. The real currency appreciators,
you can't go wrong.
they prefer to just have one wealth. I've gotten used to that transition. Like, I change into Scourge right as my ice spears are actually shooting. And they hit the tornado. Then I get like some tornado defense. And kill a mob usually, or like a pack. That just happened to be wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You understand. Y'all are gamers. I'm frozen. Woo. That, oh my god, that, oh, it's cold damage. It looked like he was doing some tri-elemental shit. Yeah, there's a lot of Redeemer cold. 20% cold resist over here. I feels like every single unique I've found, besides like that giant blob I found of them earlier, has been a dagger. Dude, I need this fucking armor to finish baking. I got a moment for the Guildman fight. Okay, thank you. Sorry if I missed it earlier. Social. Weebs typing in chat feels bad. I think I turned it off. Some good bakes. I think I misinterpreted how some of the bakes were working, and I was just setting myself up for failure. Many times. So since I realized I was being a dingus, I haven't really finished baking anything. The big ones coming up would be this armor is actually good, so baking the good implicits on it would be nice. So this armor will be outdated as soon as we can actually get a 5 or 6 link. And these boots suck actually. What are you doing wrong? For some reason I was thinking that I could put rares in here and it would reroll the modifiers on the rares. That's not how corrupting works. I believe that's possible, but it's a lower chance than anything. So you should be, like, early game when you're leveling, you should just be putting whites in there so that they become rare. But I was putting, like, shitty rares in, and then when the rares were finished, I was like, wow, this is a shitty rare. Yeah, no shit. I just want to go get boss. But yeah, throughout the leveling process, it's basically with decent base white items, like free essences. Like, hey,
The answer was equally as stupid as the
I want a
question.
rare of that. Then you get it. And also it has an upside downside, which, before you level up a lot of the things on the Crucible, are probably going to be pretty bad. Most of the things I rolled were like, hey, would you like 30% reduced global defense? No. No, never. I felt like I just kept getting that modifier over and over and over again, which I don't think... No matter how good the item is, I can't imagine ever using an item with that on it. It's for lunch today? Rolled oats with berries. Fun fact. It's all planned. It's all in the books already.
Too much clutter.
And I really wanted to jump into some Path of Exile this morning, so like a streamer, I ordered food on my phone. Absolutely disgusting. The bare minimum requirement for what food is. It certainly showed up to my door. And I certainly ate it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I fucking soft locked myself by exiting the arena. I did not. Good. I was about to say, dude, Tornado would be pretty good if it followed you. That skill is called Cyclone. And it is very good. Fuck, dude. I think I had the wrong aura on. Or Blade Vortex, also true. Also very good. Dude, they should make a skill that's like Tornado, but it follows you.
Blessings.
That's certainly something. That's a lot of cold resist, and I have like none. But I should probably wear it.
Blessings.
You know what? I'll do that. Yo, we've been tracking them and we found them out here and everything. Thank you. Arthane? We don't need the trials for Uber Lab? Yup, I haven't found a single one yet. I was actually really thinking about it too. Yesterday, like I have had a hot streak of getting pretty luckies in the league starters of finding an exalt every league before campaign was over actually. This league, I ended the campaign with 1 alchemy orb. I didn't get anything. Oh, no trials till yellow maps. True. Found a tainted exalted. Cursed RNG worth nothing. I love Ster. I mean, that's cool. That's alright. I love slink gloves. I love red delirium. Oh, that wasn't funny, but it was to me. Looks like I drink water. I was just thinking about drinking water. Fact.
Exile.
But then I was too busy. Oh, that was yummy. Hold on, this is important. I'm putting on the stupid. I'm gonna be giant head. Fuck the world, I'm Giant Head now. Hit me, Giant Head. Bigger than my aura. A question as difficult as answering chicken from egg. What dealt the damage? The tornado or the profane bloom? Was the tornado good or was the occultist brain dead? I think we all know the true answer. And by all of us, I mean whatever percentage of people watching actually have played this game. %? That's pretty high. Because for like several years, like 3 years, I maintained pretty high viewership numbers in Overwatch, and it still felt like 3% of my chat played the game. So to be 3% of a lower number is a much higher amount of people. You know? Not bad, pretty good. Armageddon brand is going well. It's good. The changes to it were pretty weird, but it sounded overall like just the... I heard a lot of people saying like brands are dead, and I have no idea why. I think it's because everyone just fucking was doing elemental equilibrium. I hated that shit so much. Like, because you can't proc elemental equilibrium with a brand, brands are dead, which is insane because Stormbrand Inquisitor or Hierophant with Archmage is still ridiculous. Hate that shit, it's a pain. Well, I really like in the case of the fire changes they made. I would love to make a fire character and be like, hey, you know what? The theme, I'm playing like a fire mage. I'm doing some fire shit. Fuck you, I'm fire. And then ideally with that fire character, you want to get a Stormbrand that hits as many times as possible to proc some random fucking passive that increases your damage by 40%. My build fantasy. And elemental equilibrium, so it can't be fire. Like the most optimal fire builds would like hit once with fire to ignite and then hit with another element like a bajillion times to make sure that the last thing you hit them with wasn't fire. Fuck that. Camera 2 zoomed in. Big agree. It zoomed out more for PoE 2, but it's the reason I didn't play this game for years. You get used to it a bit as you play, and you just kind of forget. So it's still a big sad. Flame Wall Spellslinger? Yeah, I hate Spellslinger too. I hate all the automation stuff. I don't know. It's just... I don't like the design of Path of Exile where character power comes from as many like check boxes as you can possibly automatically tick with your character. Like currently automatically having 20 fortification on champion, which is why everyone's playing champion. I like that. If your character doesn't meet that checkbox, well, fuck, you suck.
I shall free you.
Rather than just like building the skill you like, a whole bunch of random things you don't actually want to do. Like Ancestral Chieftain, that for bossing on a melee character, you need to put down a totem because it will boost your damage or attack speed. So, if you think totems are lame and you like melee characters, that's too bad because you're going to be placing a totem. You gotta.
Too much clutter.
That shit's weird. And I'm really surprised they kind of acknowledge that within Ignite builds. Hopefully more things, to be honest, because it is not very new player friendly. It's like the way you access damage is hidden. Whoops. Yo, I'm trying to... I don't even remember what this is. Oh yeah, I had some random decent DPS axe. Ignore all those things that make shitty builds? Yeah, but I've played long enough that I don't enjoy making incredibly shitty builds anymore. There's a certain level of, it needs to be able to do X. I'm not a high-speed ultimate zoomer, but like... just the knowledge of knowing by not using this skill you don't want to use, you're missing out on like 20% more damage. But I don't want to do it. I want to play Ice Spear.
Blessings.
I think you have too many gem sockets. There's too many like 1-point wonders that just enable thing. So you gotta fill all your holes with the check boxes of do you have thing, which like previously was fortify, and they also tried to get rid of that. And now everyone's playing fucking champion to just get that checkbox. Some checkboxes are too strong to ignore. Why don't even... what are these things? Fire Trap? Fire Trap got buffed like crazy. And again, glad you don't have to cast lightning spells for the Fire Trap to be good. Yeah. No, I agree. Everyone who picked champion for softcore is kind of weird. But they fucking use build guides from hardcore streamers, because all the streamers are hardcore. Except for like a handful. The most popular ones generally is like hardcore boys. How many chaos I got? Can I buy a thing? I got 8. I think there was some. I got it already. Apparently those phantasmal ice spears actually sold. That's kind of crazy. Not dying is just fun. I think not dying in this game makes it less fun. I was talking about that yesterday, but if your character has so much defense you never die except to random one-shots, your deaths are going to be more frustrating. And you never have to be cautious of anything. Like when you make a really defensive Cyclone build that just rolls through and pops everything, is when it becomes monotonous. There's not a risk of me dying because I didn't build any defense, and I'm not doing anything. Yeah, some people, yeah, some brains don't, some brains no. No, I don't want a brain. Did I find the guy? No, I didn't find the guy. Wait, no, I did just kill the guy. Did I put the gem in the thing? I zoned out. I put the gem in the thing. How much more baking do I have on this armor? A little. Okay, we're baking this armor. That's the priority. What region do I even need?
With all the gods dead, I suppose I should turn my full attention to you. We shall see how far you can push.
I need an anointment because I pretty much have my ideal amulet. That's kind of the one build thing. Did I finish baking? No, I got a dummy skill point. So I need, even if like a really shitty anoint would be helpful, because right now I've got beef allocated. You know what I'm talking about? Or not allocated, but I'm beefing. I'm an actual beefer. Get him. Dude! Tornado. Tornado's just clearing the other side of the map. I'm playing co-op right now. Set it and forget it. Honestly, I have 3 different oils. I don't care what it anoints. It's power.
Hello.
30 in. Pretty good. Also 30 in. 50 armor, 20 strength. That's pretty good. That was the 30 in. 30 strength. Might. Is that the one that I have a point in? No, I have physique. Not beef. I lied. And then I can refund that and get 23 chaos res.
The answer was equally as stupid as the question.
Rifts that give you specific shards is still active. Shards of what? Potvamig? Hey, welcome, Potvamiguga. How's my build feeling? A lot better now that I have Profane Bloom and Curse on hit, which, as expected.
People bring food to you, or you keep food stashed next to the computer because you literally do not want to get up from the computer.
And you can see on him, decent tornadoing. It's like a tier 1 map, but still. Ah. Describes Ster right now? Wait, what describes me? A plate of chicken in my bathroom. That's out of respect for you, Ashley. Don't fucking even start with me. The chicken is in my bathroom, so I didn't have to put it in the kitchen and turn on lights while you were sleeping last night. That's for you, honey. Oh, I was reading chat. Fuck you. Got one tap. I think it was bleed, and I kept walking because I wasn't looking. I poop to this kind of music. Speaking of the bathroom. Yeah, tornado went backwards. That's when tornado sucks. Is you're trying to go one direction, your tornado's like, wait, there's a guy a pixel closer in the other direction. I'm going that way. Then I need to recast it, and it's hard to recast a juiced tornado because I need to wait for all 4 seals on my unleash for it to actually do good damage. Hold on. The poop climax is almost coming in this song. There you go. Okay, what do we get? 81 int requirement, 21 max energy shield. Is that really like a tier 2? I mean, I'm just gonna wear this. It's gonna like double my life. I have 1,000 energy shield right now. Put that on. Then I'm not wearing anything because apparently I needed the fucking dex on this. That keeps happening to me. Yo. Even got a 30 dex allocated. My skills are all dex as a caster. Needing attributes? Yeah. Guess I should allocate more dex. Brown color. I guess I could have. Do I need the strength? Now I do. Because I leveled up those gems. Oh yeah, I leveled up those gems and I unequipped. I unlearned the 30 strength. Ugh. I can't craft strength on anything. I don't know. Man. It's a major boner bummer. I don't know why we're listening to my bathroom soundtrack. I listen to this while dumping too. It's very dramatic. It's a different mood for sure. Breaches are loud. You ever notice how breaches are loud? You also have never noticed, I only learned this very recently. There's a recipe for vendoring 60 fucking breach rings. And you get a good item base for it. It's the only way to get it. I'm gonna try and make one. I'm gonna keep all 60. That's the plan. That was 2 leagues ago? I don't know. I have no idea when it was at it. I just saw someone wearing one and I was like, the fuck? Where the hell did you get that? I got wrecked. I got riggedy wrecked. The Ultra Uber Breach Lords? What better version? Never have completed it. I guess if I really think about it, I don't think I have... I never pick them up because they're useless. But I don't think I've ever seen like 60 of them drop. The music? Yeah, this is one I'm sad to see a poop go.
When I'm ready and not before.
I'm alive. Real question, where the fuck am I getting dexterity? Oh, you know what a good soundtrack is I haven't listened to in a while? At least half of the soundtrack is awesome. For Rayman Legends. You're God or you're dead, no in between. I'm certainly more dead.
Lessons.
I'm still mathing with like 20% resist.
Be careful.
Thinking about Dragon's Dogma? Yeah, the Battle Royale Dragon's Dogma coming out? It's gonna be sick. You guys like my skill toolbar, by the way? Any button I press, I get a tornado. You can't ask where the tornado is. It's every fucking button.
So, the only thing I know about the culprit is about the inside of their mouth.
Take my prime sub. Thank you, Titan. I will take it. I will use it. And then I will use it more. Can you get humilities on this map? Do those words make sense to people? Yes. Neat. I might run waterways a bunch if I can then. Because it is also really good for Ice Spear. Because, like, the map just lines them up for me. Pretty rare, to be honest. I found 2 already. Like, without trying to find any. Tabula Rasas are currently like 22 chaos. It's 9 cards. And each card is like 2 chaos? Like, if you actually just suffered and bought the cards, pretty good. So I don't have, like, any money, so I couldn't buy the cards either. Ow. Hope your jewel sells. Yeah, I lowered the price a bit because I really just wanted to sell. I mean, there's a lot of demand for it, obviously. A lot of people messaged me, so a lot of people must have it on live search. And because no one has messaged me, no one is willing to actually spend the amount that people are trying to sell them for. So I think I'm going to lower it again. Tabula is not actually my priority either. There's a lot of stuff I could get. And I think like day 1-ish, day 2 of League, it's still like 24 hours of League. Any high roller lad that's gonna spend that much money on it, and that's like one guy, right? That's not a lot of people. That's no one actually, they want it, but they don't have the currency to spend on the most insignificant item to a build of being a jewel. I'm sure if they were spending currency, there's much more priority things for them to get. Like Phantasmal Ice Spear. That shit's real important. Harvest? I hardly know her. I hate that shit. Doesn't mean anything. Anything with tainted fusings? Almost free 6 links?
This way, Exile.
I mean, tainted fusings are probably selling for a decent amount. But yeah. And the increased chance to link things when you corrupt them. And you get 3 chances. So you get 10 chances 3 times. 10% chance 3 times. And then you can even try further with the fusing. It's a lot more deterministic than just actually spamming 3,000 fusings on something and still not getting it. How is the random fusing, like, oh, chaotic, it could do anything, like, way more predictable? I think it's more dumb that It just takes as many fusing to 6 links as it does. I hate Harvest. I honestly despise it. Though I'm at the point where I could really use, like, just putting those on boots, like, whatever. I'm honestly, it's like I don't want to do it at all, but then I feel bad if I don't. And actually, these are so low tier that it's really not going to matter either way. I should just let my dreams be dreams and leave. What does that mean? I'm just saying a lot of words I've heard before today. Fill in the void. Corrupted blood? Do I not like corrupted blood? Or do I like having elemental resist because I don't have any? I do. Dude, it is already like a sauna in here. Can't read and run the LA Reflect map? You lose more time by reading every map than just letting yourself die to the Reflect. You know? Think about it. Unless you're like above level 90 already. I don't know why GGG thinks people are ever going to actually use the like 60% reduced reflected damage taken. I mean, there must be a statistic that someone is taking those. Otherwise, why? If it's not 100%, you're probably still gonna kill yourself, right? I wouldn't know, because I never wasted skill points on those. And it used to be lower, it used to be like 20%. First Uber Elder clear earlier? I should see a doctor. I mean, actually, if I just... It shouldn't take nearly as long as it used to. The doot something about it. Next song. I wanted to listen to not even these. There's one part of the soundtrack that's great. It's this part. Maybe this song or next song? Next song. Is this thing done baking yet? Or the boots? Oh, yeah, I was going for tier 3. love red delirium. Do you turn off the AC by chance or anything weird, Ashley? Because it is really like 90 degrees in here. One degree. 1 degree is the difference of if it's on or not. You know? You trying to kill me? You care if I live? She doesn't care. How am I getting the dexterity? I need like a plus to dex Stygian Vise with resist. Can I craft resist on this? Or not resist, just dexterity. My neck, yeah, I did. 30 strength. No, I just... Aiming in the sauna? Yeah, hold on. I gotta open my door or something. And I think Path of Building uses more resources now than it used to. I'm gonna close that. It's supposed to be great for your health, but I'm stinky. Have you noticed? I'm wearing the same shirt from yesterday. The sauna just smells of me. With my door open, it's already instantly cooling off. Because all the hot air is like, I'm creating a tornado in the real world right now. Hoo hoo hoo. Wow. Yeah, I honestly just need more evasion or energy shield, build defenses. Evasion is like... That is not worth coming all the way down here for. So not evasion. Energy shield will be easier. Ish. Probably get Ghost Dance at some point. Yeah. Wait! Yo, I need boots, dude. Boots with dex on them and move speed. I'm gonna trade for some. The bare minimum is so, like, the bar is low. Is this also pooping music? Hell yeah. I need a crowd to cheer. This is when it starts coming out faster. And then it just stops. You're gonna see these boots and be like, you really just took the time to trade for this shit? And yet they're gonna help me so much. $35 dex, evasion rating, life, tiny resist, 30% move speed. I'm set. Boots really don't get any better than that.
Judging by the trailer, that works.
Did I finish this map I was on? I did. We gotta get some green. Oh, I don't need any of that. I'm not using any of it. That was all I wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear Luchador. Actually, not bad. I mean, for one chaos? If that's what we're talking about. Fire resist 17%. Nice. Let's get it. Oh shit, I just leveled up a dexterity gem. Fuck me. Oh wait, the whole reason I wanted dex, can I wear the armor? I must be able to. Dude, okay. 600, every time we put on a new piece of equipment, we double like our life or energy shield. And that shit's trash. And now we actually have most of our resists up. Cool. Beginning to look like our character. Oh, I didn't have my rift turned on. Whoops. Because I, like, moved my gear around for a second. That's not the room you want to be in. I get to just say no. That Scorch transition is pretty jarring, but it's also cool. Cool. I'm sure it's worse if you were like actually watching someone play and you're like, wait, what? Because you're not the one pressing the button. He's dead. Anyone down here? Shows them right trying to watch streams. A lot of people complained about that when Overwatch came out, that like they couldn't watch Tracer and they had no idea what was happening. Tornado? I feel like I did much more damage to every other boss. Conqueror. I'm quicker. Yeah, me in the jungle. No, we stacked that up here. Those voice lines are rather annoying. You gotta always have the annoying poison snake guy. Increased movement speed, unaffected by the ground. 3 resists? That might be better than the shit I just bought, except it doesn't have dexterity on it. I'm gonna try and corrupt these. Please. That one not so much. How's Paladins? Good game. I haven't played it in a while though. Ow, my arm. I'm probably gonna have to lift log today, but I don't know if I can lift log, so I'm probably gonna do something else, but I really like lifting log. You know? That's kind of my life. It's kind of how I feel right now. What is Zana selling?
Good luck out there.
Is it worth it to like chisel tier 4 stuff as you're going through? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess you're just kind of doing it to level and get higher tier maps. Doesn't really increase the chance of getting maps from the boss. Whoops. That tree got fucked. Boo 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 boo. The waste poo. I don't know that I should even be like clearing this map. I guess it's rare, and I've barely done any rare maps. I'm doing it. I like this map. Cemetery looking like a good place to live. No one else lives here but dead people. Great economy. Very predictable market, because everyone's dead. They don't buy, they don't sell. Great place. We got cemetery music playing. It all lines up. You go into a ceremony. What was I saying? Ceremony or we're done. The non-joke is over.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
I just want to level and do the new delve progression where you get to like 90 and your delve is just like, hey, we're already down here. That would be nice. Just want, let's you know what? Let's do it. You know what? Let's just keep, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Did I create my own builds? Yeah. I have never played someone else's build. Little fact about me. Kind of a badass. It would be cool if Temporal Rift reset even more things, though it'd be kind of broken. Like if it could reset my Unleash charges. Okay, don't forget Tane is on this map. I forget 100% of the time. I'm a PoE player. That's just what we do. As much as he tries to show up and talk to us, we just ignore him. Triple bot combo? Love my bot viewers. Very active chatters. What is that symbol? What that? What the fuck with that? The hive? It was like right here. Dude, it's Delirium Guy! It's... Oh, he keeps you in the mode, so you don't have to like worry about the time duration. That's what I was worried about. I was like, how am I gonna... He's got so much health. I can't DPS this guy. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We got another map. I haven't done one of these yet. Only shifted the nightmare on reaching maximum blood. Blood is not lost over time. So you just phase in once? Oh, lose blood on killing a monster. They're all really weird. They get like a lot of modifiers. We'll be back here. We're gonna collect what is apparently blood. I had no idea it was blood. Kinda makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to boss Chad. Cause he's not hard, it's just Omega DPS check with how much health he has. And I got pretty good deeps. Ow. It's a lot more interesting than the Delirium version. Yo, is that the... Oh, it drops Scourged Uniques. Cold resistance, fizz damage converted to lightning, cannot block attacks, cannot leech life, cannot block spells. Fuck you too! A bunch of tainted stuff. It would be very nice if the item filter could identify if things were Scourged tier 3. I know how much more worth it is to look at them. It feels really bad, like usual, to pick up anything that's Scourged that has like really shitty sockets. Because those are like the first chroma orbs and fusing I have found. I mean, eventually you could link anything technically with enough of these. But still, I don't know how much investment that is to really be looking into these in a more serious manner.
Too much clutter.
Transform our boots. We had Transformy. Oh, I relinked. We got 3 links. That actually, first time I've seen that. 8% more movement speed. 38% movement speed boots. With triple res and a mod, a thing.
He's showing interest in my body.
Do I take that? I mean, my current boots are pretty good. These aren't... Well, I can't wear them. I need the dexterity. Still use the crafting bench to link corrupted items if you have the Val orbs. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing at all. You say still, but I don't think there was ever a Val recipe to do that, was there? I just never knew that. That's a lot of life. I'm still in the sad state though where I need resists on everything. Always was the case? Damn, I never knew that. Cannot recover energy shield to above evasion rating. What is my current evasion rating? 1000. It's about equal. I guess we get Ghost Dance. Probably need more. Not yet. I don't know where to put the skill point though. Oh yeah, I never finished getting this. Yeah, that's a lot. I got the last laugh. Oh no, I thought I had a portal. I don't want to walk. This is all your fault, Tane. I don't know why you can't go through those. Whip. Please don't bomb me. Oh, I missed my tornado. How embarrassing. I hate this boss. Just die, dude. Can you imagine, like, in real life, someone's about to fucking kill you and then you just fly around? Have some tact. Some class. Just die. Tane. I almost forgot. The game's starting to get kind of laggy, though. I'm actually thinking. I'm having some thoughts. I'll discuss thoughts after fight. He should be dead with culling. Oh. I guess I didn't crit. Talk to Tane. I don't wanna. You don't have to. I mean, I'm a cold build. I'm an occultist. Naturally, I have enemies have -20 to cold resistance. I usually want to stand further than that. That's a 60 nearby, 60 range nearby, which ends about here on my screen. This a little bit to the edge. So I'm standing a little bit further than that usually. And then if we keep going at 15% more cold, which isn't a huge more multiplier. The reduced damage is huge, so it's much more defensive. Can't be frozen is nice. But I'm thinking What if we just fucked all this, didn't do any of the cold stuff, even though we're cold occultist? Got Vile Bastion, can't be stunned while I have Energy Shield, which is just as good as can't be frozen. It's basically the same, because then we could just trade out passives. Generating Energy Shield is nice. And then get Malediction. Which is just survivability. Sorry to get 15% more damage. It's also hard to put a value on randomly freezing bosses while you fight them.
Hello.
Is there any reason I would keep this? Can't block, can't leech. I mean, it's a casting. I don't have block. I can't leech life anyway.
Keep your eyes sharp. Somebody out there in the world. Half a gem. Yeah. Not that huge. Look at it again. What I get. It'd be easier. I would basically get Malediction where enemies take 10% increased damage, which is, I think, better than normal increased because it's all of the damage they take increased, right? And effective curses. 15% effective curses is actually huge when you have frostbite on enemies, how much damage you get from that kind of stuff. I think Malediction is more damage than 15% more cold. I can path the building it to be sure and see exactly what it is, because I have the build, you know, all set up. And the additional curse would let me get even more minus res on them, or like a temporal. If I did temporal rift with my additional curse, that's like the same thing as freezing them. They'd just be slowed all the time. Or not temporal rift, temporal chains. And then I'm not getting much benefit from Void Beacon, I'm really not. I think ultimately that will be better. So it seems very counterintuitive. Okay, we're doing one of these maps. I haven't done one yet. Shift into Nightmare on reaching max blood. Lose blood when I kill them. They deal 20% more damage.
Focus. Just focus.
Just focus. Ethereal, thank you for the gifts. How nice. What a nice guy. I need to make sure that I finish streaming by... $2:30? Maybe? How would I rate this league? Last league, everyone hated it so much that this one is the Apology League, and I loved last league. So... about the same. More of a game I like. Looking forward to hard mode. Too ashamed to come back? What do you mean? Oh, I can only go on max blood. Yeah, that's part of it. Okay. Okay, I think it automatically did it. I'm not sure. I was kind of pressing it as well. Oh, talking to someone else. Okay. I misclicked host. I don't know. I'm not following anything. I feel like I should be shaming you. You're throwing off some indicators that like if I shame you more, I'll get more subs. I don't know how I feel about that. Will this not activate while I'm in Scourge? Scourge? That's kind of cringe. I can't leave. Can't intentionally exit. Okay, gamer question. I have to get to the boss without activating the blood so that I can actually kill the boss and get credit for this map. Honestly, like imagine hosting someone and it's Ster. I wouldn't be able to live that down. I think, God damn it. God damn it. I can't leave! I can't even leave! Comedy. Okay. But they both died, so we're good. Oh, what do we have here? I feel like upgrading the maps absorb more is very important because then you just get to do more Scourge to get more stuff unlocked more quicker. It's like the experience multiplier. You always pick it first. Always. If you don't, you're wrong and you should feel bad. Why don't you play the game correctly? How close am I to level 19 jewels? Not close at all. Or at level 20. V not do anything? I think I pressed it. I think it didn't. Can't remember. That was so long ago. Man, I do not want to do waste pools. Do I have a Valdo's? Any Valdo players? Nope. Zana. Yo. We're in the money. Okay. What's my priority purchases? You can't, two people cannot use that stash. It's a total, absolute flaw. Architecture in ruins. A belt. I could really go for an abyss belt. My helmet is trash. A lot of the things I've wanted, I've somewhat resolved. How much are void batteries? Let me see what my big ticket items are. 3 exalted. Blech. I can make a guild hideout now? Yeah, I want to do it later when I'm done like leveling and things slow down a bit. Spruce up the guild hideout. There was another thing I wanted. I want Phantasmal Ice Spear will help a lot. That's like 20 chaos. I don't know if that's like, if I should really... If it's that important. It is 15 or up to 20% reduced distance before changing form starts. So when I shoot these before they turn into Ice Spear version 2, it happens a little bit closer to me, which is really important because if I immediately tornado and shoot the tornado, that's phase 1 of the Ice Spear is hitting the tornado, so it's like half a damage loss. So ideally I tornado and back up and then shoot it. I think that's worth it because I'm kind of enjoying tornado. Snake Pit. Let me see how much Snake Pits are selling for. Also probably like an exalt. Four exalteds. Yep. Thanks, Clued. Glad you enjoyed them. Belt timber? I don't even know what that is. Huh. Var shot on that is kind of crazy. My wands are really good though. I don't think I could afford to like drop all that spell damage for projectiles. Should I? Man, like 20 chaos for Phantasmal Ice Spear? There's gonna be a way cheaper ones later. This shit's gonna drop to like 5C. But who was picking them up in the first place? A corrupted 6-link. That would be the most damage we could get if we had a 6-link. And what colors would I need? Let me open up my path building. See what my final gems were supposed to be. Three blue, 3 green. They start at like 30 chaos, basically. Okay, there's one for 24 chaos and one for 30 chaos. The 30 chaos one has 80 life, is 30, it's not bad. But it's armor evasion rating. But it's a 6-link. And then our damage goes nuts. Okay. Because the amount of ice spear damage we deal is the amount of tornado damage we deal. So we're basically buffing our tornado damage and our ice spear damage by getting the 6-link for ice spear. Okay, so we got greater, unleash, ice spear, increased critical. We want added cold damage, which I had somewhere. Added cold damage and cold pen. Actually, cold penetration might be bad. Now that I think about it. I mean, it's great. It's a lot of added damage, but cold penetration does not apply damage to the tornado because you can't, as far as I'm aware, the tornado does not have resistances that we're lowering. That would be weird. That's a question. Can reflected damage penetrate? Yes, but that is not how it's being used. Thought I had a hypothermia. Yo, if I can get an enlighten. I think the tornado has resistances. Tornado with penetration? Yeah, that's not what we're doing. We're putting penetration on our ice spears that shoot the tornado, and then the tornado reflects the damage that the ice spears did to it. So the question is if the tornado has resistances that can be penetrated by the ice spear to add damage to the tornado. It's kind of Kind of psychotic, honestly. Very weird loop. Blah, 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 blah. Otherwise, we can put hypothermia on. It looks like it's the next best link. That is green. It's just the next best link, actually. Inspiration might be better with all the inspiration charges. More than that? Well, I don't have that many sockets for... I have important stuff on Tornado. What do I got on Tornado? Increased area of effect, really need it. Faster casting, very helpful. Increased duration, incredibly helpful. I don't want to give up any of those before penetration on a Tornado. Hypothermia is also kind of survivability because we'd be freezing things more. It's really weird. Can't penetrate 0 resistance. I thought you could make things go negative. And I remember reading like maybe exposure can't make 0 go lower. Oh, you can with exposure. It's the other way around. Okay. I'm gonna go hypothermia. For Tornado's sake. And I'm gonna finish triple corrupting this. I shouldn't bother. It's 4 linked. If I really don't have anything else to put in, I'll just finish that, which is not even good. Yes, you can. I also read you can't overwhelm below 0. I was fairly certain you could penetrate below 0. Okay, let's go shoot a boss with our 6 link real quick. They're just gone. I think I'm gonna get the Divergent Ice Spear. It's very quality of life. If it does, like, if it doesn't let me point blank shoot this frickin' tornado still, and I'm not sure that it will with 20%, it's gonna feel like a waste. So it's kind of a gamble with the early currency that we have. I could get Duadri's gloves, but I would miss out on my actual gloves that have resistances, which I'm kind of relying on. Kind of important to resist damage. I hate this map. Let me through.
I'm gonna not do Scourge for a while and just get map completion. I don't really have any base types that I want to level very much. Oh, did my Temporal Rift come out? It did. Wham. I hate fandom wiki pages. There's a new wiki. That's not the correct one anymore. Okay, that's boss damage. My energy shield is nothing though. I got armor, I guess. Get him, Tornado. The wiki's pretty much the same. Well, I'm just saying for ease of use and people complaining about fandom pages. It's kind of the whole point to get it off fandom. I would really like some yellow map. Ah! Fucking I dashed, but not. I was like on tar or something. Well, what is happening with my mana right now? Is this map like no mana regen? Did I didn't put clarity back in. Gems, how do they work? I was just watching my tornado. That's a lot more damage than before. It's like one-hitting the enemies on its ticks. Oh, well, I haven't gotten to a yellow map, so yeah, I still haven't seen a labyrinth. Report a bug on the Myriad wiki? The wiki should be editable by the public, except for the front page. So if there's like a weird grammar error, I don't know what you mean by bug. But I'm pretty sure anyone can just change it. For better or for worse.
Was that a freeze? A lot of things just happened. Tornado go backwards. Oh. Hold up. Hold up. I want Tornado to fight him. It was tickling him. Certainly a little bit of a tickler. What other aura should I be using? I have Zealotry. What else could I even use? I can't really use Hatred because that's physical, right? Wait, no, I could. It has a spell component, doesn't it? I think I want to reserve 50% of my life. Wait, no, I don't. I'm dying all the time. I have enough damage. Never mind. I'll do it later. One day. One day we're getting there. We have no energy shield anymore. Forget what I said. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear about it. I want to go inside the carcass, mommy. Yep, not bad, pretty good. I'm level 76. I'm super over leveled. I should be at yellow maps by now, but I don't really. What do you do on the new Atlas? I haven't really been being given anything over a tier 4 map. But also because I believe the region that I want it to level, I started with a region. My first map was the top right region. It's like, cause fuck, I want to farm top right. It's got all the good shit. And then I've never gotten another map from that region. Like, it didn't give me one. It gave me one on the other side of the bottom left. I think all my my gems are up there, and I've been doing conquerors on. Yeah, that's what my problem is. I was a stubborn man. I was like, no, top right. But not actually getting maps for top right. Honest thoughts on tornadoes so far? How to summarize? Where the fuck is it going? That's a quick summary. I wish it was a spell that scaled off spells and not scaled off of arrows shooting at it. That's number one. It's a cool looking spell. It shouldn't be chained to being a target dummy. But if you try and use it for anything other than a target dummy, it won't be good. And even there, where my tornado is like tickling things, it is basically like throwing down an Ancestral War Chief to help you deal a little bit extra boss DPS. And yeah, it's probably like play Lightning Arrow, have it auto cast
from your bow, your like Maloney's quiver or whatever. Don't even think about it. Have it just be this random thing that your build occasionally does, and it will help you a little bit. And it's sad that that's all that it is.
Salah.
But that would probably be the best way to use it.
Blessings.
Another build other than yours? Yeah, lightning arrow. Because lightning arrows create lightning. When they hit something, they shoot lightning at something else, so they would already use Hydrosphere to proc stuff. But Tornado's probably better overall for that build. The main annoying thing that I don't like, where I would like to cast it on the edge of my screen so that I could Ice Spirit at the edge of the screen and get AoE going on over there. But you can't. It always comes from you. And that's a pain in the butt. Probably like Lightning Arrow with Barrage support would be the best you could get out of it, and I still think it would be like a minor, like, oh cool, my Tornado's helping a little bit. Hydrosphere definitely has the quality of life. Okay. This is Glenitch. Are you Glenitch? You're Glenitch now. Guess we're doing this side of the map because I have no Valdo's Rest. Is that even how that works? Shouldn't I put it like... Because you kind of have to leapfrog them, like one here, one there. Because putting both on the one that you're doing isn't what is relevant, right? Am I... Can they remove this Atlas already? Next league can't come soon enough. End it. Fireball might be good with Tornado. Thought about it. I was thinking of doing a Sire of Shards, but you can't multi-hit the Tornado with multi-fireballs. So you could get one big fireball's worth of damage, but... Eh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. Lancing Steel Tornado? Probably awful. Because Lancing Steel hits like a lot of times, right? I've never actually used it.
I need more mana.
The more hits your projectile does, it has that 20 hit limit. The more likely you are to hit the 20 hit limit, the worse off you probably are. With my full Unleash, I'm shooting 16 projectiles if I hit every single one of them. So I tried to maximize Ice Spear being a very high damage projectile. Get as close as I can to 20 projectiles while also dealing a bunch of damage. And the Tornado itself is, it's just, you know what? Final conclusion, no more sugarcoating, it's not good. The thing that's good, the reason why it's kind of working for me, is because I have Curse on hit and I'm an Occultist and things blow up. If things weren't blowing up because I'm an Occultist and that ability is just good, no matter what you use it with, Tornado would not be helping me at all. Against bosses, the damage is... It's not enough. Like, if you were going to self-cast anything to help you fight, whether it be a totem or self-cast curses or a mark or whatever, it would be comparable, like just as good. It's not. Yeah.
Because before I had explodey stuff, tornado was like killing one thing. And that's about all it would do. Eight ice spear hits per second? No, it's not. I think logically you can math it out that way, but reality is not, it's not. If I was hit, I'm just letting it tick on these. One barrage of ice burst kills these. And I let it tick on it like 6 times, and it's like barely taken any damage. Maybe split shot? If Ice Spear is not doing it, nothing will. If Ice Spear isn't making the tornado look like insane, why would any other projectile make it look insane? If you hit with 20 Ice Spears, 10% of that is 2 Ice Spears. Yeah. That's a much better way to put it. And I can tell you 2 Ice Spears are not helping. Not any more that than Hydrosphere would just do, because Hydrosphere applies exposure. And the multiplicative bonus of you shooting something that has exposure on it is gonna be equivalent to or better than reflected damage coming from the tornado itself. I don't even know what hit me. I think tornado might be bugged. Because this shit is not hitting every half second or every quarter second. It feels like it ticks at once every second. Look, I'm gonna summon some boys. No, it is. Is Ironheart shooting him? Sometimes I put it on a target and they just don't take any damage. Maybe it's because how crit multi-focused I am, that it looks like it's not doing damage and then it crits and I'm like, oh, there's a tick. Removing Pierce from my skills to deal extra damage, that's also weird. And who knows? But also, the main thing that I was thinking about every time I was theory crafting something is that there are plenty of builds in PoE that are one skill. All you need is to walk up and use your one skill forever, and you'll deal a shit ton of damage. Like Barrage, Elemental Hit, you don't need gimmicks. You just blap, damage. So the very fact alone that you're going, Tornado, shoot Tornado. Something you already have to kind of accept that you don't really need to be doing. And especially if you're playing an optimized build, it would be auto-casting the Tornado, which is why I'm saying auto-cast Maloney's Quiver or whatever, or a trigger. There's the Helmet. Azimuth's Circlet triggers spells when you use bow skills. Just randomly have a Tornado appear sometimes, randomly gets a little bit bonus extra damage, and then never think about it again. But like trying to be like, Tornado's cool, I want Tornado to be the one doing it. It won't happen. Cull and Curse on hit Tornado is pretty nice though. Hydrosphere is better. If you're using it for utility, Hydrosphere is better because it's faster, you can choose where it is, you can place it at the edge of the screen, and it has exposure. It's better in, like... How many ways did I just name? This is better. Why do I randomly have another increased AoE gem? How the fuck am I stuck on like tier 1 maps? Just give me a map, Zana. I was using this as the example earlier with Sniper's Mark with the Ice Spear that I'm doing. If I took the same amount of time to cast the Tornado and instead cast Sniper's Mark on an enemy so that my projectile would spread when it hit them, most of the time it looked like it was just a million times better to have more of my main damage dealing projectile split off and then do more of the base projectile damage rather than 10% of that damage. And then if you were bossing, the same thing goes for Assassin's Mark would be... But then ideally the way PoE builds end up working is like, yeah, you want Assassin's Mark and you want Tornado and you want like all this random shit. So just make sure you have all the checkboxes. But yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying is that Tornado is not a build. I wish Tornado was a build, but it's not a build. It's the thing that you add on to a build that's already doing good things. And then you get like a little more damage.
Today, he swapped stories with fellow cyber junkies in the forum.
Yeah, so I don't know what the helmet enchants are for Tornado. I'm gonna assume, like, class, it's gonna have, like, a move speed. 20% more damage, who cares? And maybe faster activation frequency, like Hydrosphere does. Which would be okay. I don't think a chance would really change it. I think I could switch to Eye of Winter right now and go back to how he leveled. And clearing, like, I would just look like such a smoother, better character instantly. Let's do it for like one map. I could just put Eye of Winter chain on. Ice Spear is very cool though. I like Ice Spear, man. But it's gonna kind of feel... I eventually want to get a snake pit and have it bounce around everywhere. Probably the direction things are gonna go. It's going to be a crazy lower level Eye of Winter as well, so the base damage is going to be a lot shittier than it could otherwise be. Damage, AoE, movement speed. Damn, I was close. Level 12, Eye of Winter instead of Ice Spear. Chain support instead of... greater multiple. And Tornado is gonna suck with this. Well, actually Tornado is okay with it because it chains off the Tornado and you're basically using it as a Hydrosphere, so that's fine. Again, I'm just using it as a tool to get my main skill to do better main skill things. Because it can't be a main skill. I think that, well, nice, Veiled Chaos Orb. I think it's just the lower level gem that's not instantly clearing things. Yeah, for sure. Oh, also because I have, I bet you would be better if I took off my amulet. Debatable. Here. Let's go Omega Poggers Champions. And get a forking, chaining. Blah, blah. There we go. I am forking kidding you. Also, Hydrosphere would be better for this because you can space the Hydrosphere and keep it in one spot so you can hit it multiple times. Because once you activate the Tornado, you can't hit it anymore, so I can't chain off of it. Which makes my my single target DPS significantly worse. But yeah, I feel, I don't know, smoother. Sad. We go back anyway. I need to get Arcane Surge on something relevant. Tornado doesn't cost enough mana to even trigger it. My Flame Dash doesn't cost enough to trigger it unless I get more multipliers on it. What is like just an obnoxiously high more multiplier? To get my Flame Dash to cost more. That's Temporal Rippin'? I like it a lot. It's very good. How much are Veiled Chaos Orbs going for? Oh, what? That's gotta be price fixing. I thought these things were valuable. 2 chaos. Last league it was like 20C. Archmage support flame dash? Yeah. I think this is the Gorbo. Did I use this for Gorbo? I think I did at some point. No, I think it just sounds very similar. Oh, I lied. No Gorbo. Ah! Do I still have no resist? That I have to have like 20 fire resist. Yeah, fire resist was my shit one. 17% fire resist. Come at me. See me on the court. Second wind? I'll do that. It's a shame because like the fire abilities this guy has they just appear under you. They're just there. Shit, what time is it? I gotta like watch the clock. It's 2:15. If I end at 2:30, I can end at like 2:45. Then I gotta eat and gym and be a boy.
Blessings. Celerim.
Current league mechanic. I don't like the mechanic of not getting above tier 3 maps. Really not enjoying it. Scourge is okay. Give me anything. Okay, that's definitely correct. Because all these are tier 6s. All these are tier 6, 7s. All these connecting ones tier 6s. If this boss drops another fucking like tier 3 map, I'm gonna shit my pants and I'm gonna go eat.
You think you are exploring the boundaries of existence. Insects charting cracks on the ancient stone you stand blind to the
I need more mana.
Maybe it's not giving it to... Oh, dude, if that's the case, that would suck. It might not be giving me higher than yellow because I didn't actually kill all 4 conquerors. I have one region that is still locked. And I gotta pursue her because she's cute.
What the? Oh yeah, these weird ass songs. Nope. I think that's the important part. That's the important takeaway from how my build is operating, is that I'm gonna kill that boss in 2 Ice Spear casts. Tornado's not gonna change that. Tornado's, it's getting decent damage in between. He's dead in 2 casts. On a boss that's gonna end up taking more, like, oh, this boss, like 6 casts of Ice Spear, he'll be dead. Is that 6 casts of Ice Spear going to go from 6 to 5 because Tornado helped? Is like the only threshold I'm gonna care about. And at a certain point, maybe? I'm not really losing too much DPS downtime because I'm waiting for 4 seals to come up anyway. So it kind of is just that additive, like, yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess it. Okay.
Exile. War Knights.
Oh, wait, what map tier did he just fucking drop me? Oh, tier 5. Oh, thank God. Oh, please. I'm gonna finish, like, just zoom maps done in, like, 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minute maps. Mechanics don't matter. My life doesn't matter. Whatever just dropped that I just heard doesn't matter. Cassia? You're right. Old Ster would do that. New Ster. New and improved Ster? He doesn't give a shit. Your old news Cassia. Yeah, Blight League, more like... I mean, Blight's already kind of gross, that's the point, right? Yeah, thanks for helping, Tornado. Don't worry, I'll take these. Oh, that was my first time Maven has shown up either. Because I guess you gotta be at least tier 5-y. I feel like my mapping... I guess it doesn't matter anymore because this is the last time you're gonna be able to do Atlas in this way. Leave. Just leave already. We're tier 4. Fuck you. In Lyra Arthane. Good. That's where I gotta be. When they reduced the zones, the Atlas to 4 2 days ago. This league, they made it a lot easier to engage with all endgame content. Like, you go down to Delve 100 at level 90, and the Delve scaling is much quicker. Like, everything got a little bit of a sprucing up. Because there's 4 regions, you get Atlas completion a lot faster. There's only 100 maps instead of, like, 300. stunned. I have like 80% stun evade. I'm not currently quite there. Ow. Y'all better not be dealing fire damage randomly. My weakness. Between Energy Blade coming out and Tornado, I was really trying to theory craft some Spectral Throw with Energy Blade. I was like, oh, dude, you Spectral Throw right into the Tornado. You get the Twister going. You get it, the Twister. Energy Blade helped it, and a Spectral Throw pop off. They even showed it that way in the trailer. They were like, hey, Spectral Throw, look at this. Yeah, I bet you guys want 1 reduced mana on Spectral Throw. Hell yeah, we do. And a lot more. I totally forgot the Spectral Throw buff was releasing Spectral Helix. And having Spectral Helix deal like twice the damage. Forgot about that. Yeah, anything that's a projectile. The gems tell you what they are on the gem. And then you use that to go, oh, so it's a projectile. Does some silly damage. You gotta compare that to the fact that I dealt like 75% of that boss's health with 1 cast of Ice Spear. And I still had time to do a 2nd cast, so again, I really didn't need the Tornado. Not feeling it. Looking forward to get Snake Pit and having a bunch of chaining Ice Spears and just using the Tornado to proc that. And I'll still have the Tornado dealing the damage because I'll be hitting it like the same amount, but target dummy, you know. Also train with Hydrosphere. Yeah, I really probably should too, because it's, as I've explained like 8 times, it's better. It's just, it's Tornado, it's the new skill, and it looks cool. I caught myself before League started when I was trying to pick between like 20 builds. I was like, would I play Tornado if Tornado wasn't new? And the answer was no, and then I played it anyway.
So last league, I got like an Ice Spear character to level 40, and I thought it was really cool. So I did want an Ice Spear.
I need more mana.
So, I don't know. They still kind of work together. Minimal synergy. Yeah, did I need tornado? No. Fuck no. I needed to shoot him twice. This is stage 2 Pierce. I have 100% Pierce. You get the Snake Pit ring, which says projectiles cannot pierce. They instead have +1 chain. Or fork, depending on which hand you wear it on. Oh, you didn't actually... You're just talking to me. I haven't done any Zana missions. That might explain some of my behindedness as well. But that boss didn't drop any map, so I'm back down to tier 1s. Fucking littering my inventory. So... I'm gonna do the rituals on this map and hope that the rituals have maps within them. Oh, also, like, who, one of the people you can gamble with gives you maps based on your character level. It was really nice in Expedition because it basically just, like, let me skip to reds. The little guy. I should have some little guy currency. I got like 15 more minutes I could play. I have like one exact coinage. Shit.
Not happy about it, but not grumpy either. You'll be fair enough.
Map.
Got some more?
I don't have like any of his currency anyway.
Don't give up.
Like really, that I had one tier 4 map. It didn't drop a map when I killed the boss. So now my highest tier is...
What a deluge!
Alright, that one was tier 5. So now I'm back down to tier 2. I feel like I've made no progress this whole stream. At least on mapping. Three of some tier... Fuck! They have to be the exact same map. Yeah, that's happening. This map's gonna suck for me. I think this may be one big flaw in my tornado build for the tornado synopsis, which It continues forever. I do a lot of damage when I crit. You saw like those enemies took like half their health when I showed up and I tornadoed. And then they take these little ticks. That's because I'm using Maralene's amulet, which reduces my crit chance by a lot, but increases crit multi by a lot. Which isn't a problem for It's not a problem for Ice Spear because Ice Spear has 600% crit chance. But when Tornado isn't critting, that may be like the biggest thing that's giving me an unfair view of like, because it clearly occasionally ticks for some ridiculous damage. Because the damage that I'm reflecting to it itself can also crit. Without it being on the bar, you have 2 bars when you press control. Fun fact, and you can change the hotkey of what they are. I think our crit chance might get better eventually, and we'll see more crits from the tornado. But yeah, that is a big part of it. Nice, a tier 1, let's fucking go. I'm here for it. I missed. This map, this is like the worst time I've ever had on this map. I never even realized the mechanic could be annoying. It's usually just dash through with whirling blades. I'm like, oh, whatever, fuck. Where did he go? Don't. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Petrification statue? I read fortification. Wow, fortification! I have time for like one more. I should have used this on a mission on that tier 5 I had. Warning, you can't spawn there. Because you're so far fucking past these maps we're giving you. You can't do any content. Excuse me, sir. Is on a refresh? No. Wow, that crashed my game to try and go to Delve. I'm gonna go then. I have to eat before I go work out, because if you don't, then you pass out and you look like a little baby. Whenever I'm done with that, I will come back maybe around 2, 3, 4 hours from now, because I want a game. I was born to be a gamer. And I swear to God, after like 5 hours in maps, I'm gonna get past tier 1 maps. GOG is my witness. Also, I still have like 30 chaos. I should figure out what to get for that. A new build? Get new build? Creeping Frost would do the same thing, but better. Yo, I was thinking that too. Okay, last fun fact on Tornado. Creeping Frost shoots a projectile. When the projectile hits something, it creates a cold, chilling area that follows enemies. Like a tornado would. Except, it counts as a chilling ground. And does crazy fucking cold dot. That's the end of the story. The built-in tornado. Anyway, see you.